This is the epic journey of human evolution from the first primates that swung through ancient trees to the modern man standing atop skyscrapers, gazing at the stars, still wondering where it all began. It all began around 7 million years ago in the heart of Africa. The Earth was different than a land of towering forests, strange beasts, and endless change. Among the early primates, one species took a daring path. Sahelanthropus cadensis, the first known ancestor that tried to stand upright. It wasn't fully human, but that simple act, standing on 2 feet, changed everything. Walking freed our hands, and with free hands came curiosity. We could hold tools, touch the world differently, and shape it with intention. That single shift in posture marked the beginning of everything that would follow: art, science, civilization. All from one creature learning to stand tall. Fast forward 2.5 million years, enter Homo habilis, the handyman. He wasn't just surviving, he was creating sharp stones, crude weapons, primitive shelters. Each tool whispered a promise: we are becoming something more. Then came Homo erectus, the wanderer. They mastered fire, the spark that turned night into day and fear into comfort. Fire didn't just cook food, it cooked imagination. Around ancient campfires, early humans learned something even more powerful: connection. Through stories, gestures, and shared survival, tribes were born, and with tribes came the first form of society. About 1.8 million years ago, our ancestors did something extraordinary. They began to move. From Africa's plains, they crossed rivers, mountains, and deserts. They walked into Asia, Europe, and beyond. Their footprints stretched across continents long before we built maps to trace them. The Earth was harsh, ice ages came and went, animals grew larger, climates shifted, yet the early humans adapted to every change. This ability to adapt, to learn, to endure was humanity's first true superpower. Different branches emerged: Homo neanderthalensis in Europe, Homo erectus in Asia, and eventually, Homo sapiens us in Africa. Then, about 300,000 years ago, something remarkable happened. A species appeared that could imagine the future, that could dream, paint, and pray. That species, Homo sapiens, had brains wired for creativity, learned to communicate not just through sounds, but through language, art, and emotion. In caves across Africa, ancient humans painted the walls with stories of hunts, spirits, and hope. Those weren't just drawings, they were memories. The first archives of the human soul began to bury our dead with care, to question life and death, to look at the stars and wonder what lies beyond. In that moment, the human spirit was born. As time moved on, so did we. Agriculture emerged. We learned to plant, harvest, and settle. Rivers became homes, villages turned into cities. The Neolithic Revolution transformed us from wanderers to builders. With stability came innovation: wheels, writing, trade, and governance. Civilizations like Mesopotamia, Egypt, and the Indus Valley rose, shaping the world. Yet, even as we advanced, we never lost the fire that burned in our earliest ancestors, that hunger to explore, to question, to understand. As our tools evolved, so did our ambitions. Empires rose: Rome, Mali, Egypt, China, the Aztecs. Each carried the same spark that drove the first humans: the desire to build something that lasts. Harnessed metal, stone, and language. We wrote laws. We built monuments that touched the sky. But evolution didn't stop at muscles and bones, it continued in the mind. Learned empathy, morality, and imagination. It began to see not just what is, but what could be. The mind became our new frontier. Today, we call ourselves modern humans, but we are still travelers, still evolving. We have built cities of light, machines that think, and rockets that leave the Earth behind. Mapped our DNA and touched the moon, yet deep down, the same questions remains. Who are we? Where did we come from? And where are we going next? Every heartbeat, every idea, every discovery is part of that same journey that began millions of years ago, when one ancient creature stood up and took its first step. Human evolution isn't just about biology, it's about becoming. Evolved not only in form, but in spirit. From curious apes to cosmic explorers, we carry the fire of discovery that no species has ever known. Our story is written in bone, in blood, and in starlight. We are the
evolving
children of survival, the dreamers of tomorrow, and the keepers of Earth's oldest legacy, life itself. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember you're not just seeing you, seeing millions of years of evolution staring back.